Well, guys, there you have it. The season is officially 100% without a doubt over. I guess I know I've said it before, but now it's over. Like, no chance. Like there's no way the Texans can pull out wins against Jacksonville and Pittsburgh if they can't even beat the Ravens. No way. Like, this Ravens team was one of the worst teams we were gonna play down these final, what, 6 games. So it sucks, it does. And where do I start? I guess you could start with Tom Savage. Tom Savage, for the most part, all game was tearing up this so-called number one pass defense of the Ravens. He was tearing them up. Of course, 2 terrible interceptions kind of ruined the day he was having, and even the strip sack, even though the strip sack wasn't his fault, I mean, he got hit pretty hard by Suggs, who Lamb was supposed to be blocking, but as we all know, Lamb can't block, probably couldn't even block a high schooler. The guy's just terrible. If Chris Clark is playing, that play probably doesn't happen. But he got hurt, which is just, adds on to the list of players we've lost. I mean, he's probably not out for the season, but, still. And, yeah, other than that, I thought Savage played a pretty damn good game. Like, 250 passing yards against this so-called number one pass defense of the Ravens. The offensive line, running game wise, the offensive line played terrible. The Ravens have one of the worst run defenses in the league, and they couldn't even get anything going. That's all on them. Pass blocking wise, I thought the offensive line played pretty well. Besides, of course, Kendall Lamb allowing those sacks, that strip sack in particular. I thought the offensive line played solid pass blocking wise, but run blocking wise, of course, a different story. The running backs, I thought Blue played a pretty decent game for the amount of time he was in. Lamar Miller, I felt, was too hesitant and didn't hit the holes, or didn't, because there was really no holes, but like, he was too hesitant. Like, if there's no hole, just go. Like, try to squeeze through or something. Try to power through there, even though you're not a power back, but still. He would just sit there waiting for a Raven to come tackle him, it seemed like. And tight ends, Fedorowicz had a terrible game. Had a terrible holding call that pretty much ended a drive for the Texans. Of course, it did result in a field goal, but had he not held, who knows, maybe they get a touchdown. Wide receivers, Ellington played pretty well. Braxton Miller, surprisingly, despite how much I hate him, 5 catches for 40 yards. I'd consider that playing good. And DeAndre Hopkins, man, I cannot say enough about this guy. I feel bad for Hopkins, man. The guy wanted to win so bad. You could just tell. What, 6 catches, 125 yards, something like that. Cannot remember the exact stats, but the guy's a beast, man. He's now beaten Jalen Ramsey. He's beaten Patrick Peterson. He destroyed Richard Sherman, and now he destroyed the Ravens secondary, who was, of course, the best secondary in the league. Oh, the best pass defense in the league. Hopkins, how he's done all year, he's made all these pass defenses, all these elite corners look bad. I mean, I was on Twitter and people were saying, DeAndre Hopkins just kind of took away Jimmy Smith's Pro Bowl season, because apparently he was having a Pro Bowl season, but I've never seen the guy play all season, so, and I'm pretty sure other people have never seen him play either, and watching him play tonight against Hopkins, people are going to think he sucks. So he kind of ruined his season, just how he ruined, well, before Sherman went down, kind of Sherman's season, and of course Patrick Peterson. Hopkins played a hell of a game, man. Defense. I thought the defense played well. I really did. All around defense played well. Besides, of course, that 4th and 1 run by the Ravens running back, and the Ravens only started running well due to the fact that Brendan Scarlett went out. I know Brendan Scarlett doesn't sound like, a household name, like that big of a deal, but Brendan Scarlett sets the edge. That's why he's on the team. If he didn't set the edge, Vrabel would have got rid of him a long time ago. But he can set the edge, and when he got hurt, the Ravens were able to bounce runs outside, and that resulted in a touchdown, pretty much. And, of course, special teams. Fairbairn looks like he's back to form after those 2 questionable games against the Rams and the Colts. He made 3 field goals. Or was it 3 or was it? Yeah, 3 field goals. So I say he played a pretty good game. Shane Leckler played pretty well as well, besides, I want to say, 1 punt that didn't really turn out too well. And coverage units were alright. But you guys know, the fake punt. That's what really did the Texans in. That fake punt killed the Texans. Had that fake punt not happened, the Texans probably won this game. Because that fake punt kind of lighted a fire under the Ravens, because the Texans were just having their way with them. They were having their way with the offense. They were having their way with their defense. Because Tom Savage, if you take away those 2 interceptions, he was tearing up that Ravens defense. He really was. I mean, what else can you say, man? I just feel bad for Hopkins. The guy gave it his all. He wanted to win. I mean, and they held him all game too. Like, his whole jersey was falling apart at the end of the game. Like, the guy's just a winner. He wants to win. And it sucks that this season is over for him. It's over for the team. It sucks because they want to win, but, for once we can actually say, well, on to next season. And for once, it actually means something, because we have Deshaun Watson waiting back there. For once, it's not just a regular old cliche saying that pretty much means nothing. For once, I'm ready for next season. Can't wait. Anyways, that being said, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.